I'm Adam Thunbaum of The Drum. I'm here at Applecaster's booth at MIPTV 2016, and I'm here with Katie Keenan today of Channel 5. So Katie, can you tell us a little bit about what you do at Channel 5 and a little bit about your role?
Sure. So I work for Viacom in the UK, and I'm the head of acquisitions for all the Viacom channels, which includes Channel 5. But we have a really wide-ranging suite of channels, including Spike, which launched about a year ago. And we have 5 Star, which is our youngest viewing network. We've just launched some great shows on 5 Star, Shannara Chronicles and Heroes Reborn. We've really seen a massive lift in audience to that channel, which is fantastic. We also have 5 USA, which runs a lot of very glossy American crime procedural shows like CSI and NCIS. Comedy Central is also within the channel group, and comedy recently has branched out to by some non-scripted comedy shows. So we're looking at formats for comedy that we can turn into localised formats. So Impractical Jokers has been a huge hit for the channel over the last couple of years, and we've just commissioned our own local version. It's a joint commission between Channel 5 and Comedy Central, so that will be launching soon.
Great. And what are you and your team looking to accomplish at MIPTV this year?
Well, we're seeing all of our regular suppliers and continuing building all those relationships and seeking out some great new content for all of our suites of channels. I think across the team we probably cover about 150 different meetings, so it's a busy market.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's obviously a lot of great content being produced now, and there's also a lot of acquirers in the space. So how does that make your role a little bit harder, or does it make it easier?
Well, the UK is a really competitive market. I mean, it's the biggest market outside of the US. But, competition is healthy. I guess it's, as a team, we're really focused. We know exactly what we need for our channels. We've got great relationships with our suppliers. So, it's busy, but it's a great job to have to be able to search out new content and find great hit shows for our suite of channels. So it's a really important market to be here.
How big of a factor is it when a show is doing extremely well socially and digitally? Is that something that you look to acquire? Is that something that you look to replicate in the UK?
Oh yeah, I've worked for the Channel 5 brands for 10 years now, and how we look at sort of social media and the kind of interaction that we're having with our audience has changed dramatically in the last few years. So, we work really closely with the channels team and the digital team, work really closely to really try and build the audience and the buzz about a show. So something like Heroes Reborn was great. Universal had done a lot of additional material which we were able to tweet out and use on social media, and that's really important for trying to kind of generate a lot of buzz around the new shows that we're launching. So, from my the sort of 20 years I've worked in the industry, the last couple of years, that's real change, I think, in trying to engage with that younger audience, and it's such a key audience for so many of our channels, and it's really exciting times.
Great. And you work with a lot of the US studios in order to bring over content. How do you decide which content to bring over or which to actually adapt for a UK audience? So whether to actually run the show in syndication or actually recreate the show?
Well, we buy, so one of the shows that I bought recently for Channel 5 was the X-Files reboot, which has been an absolutely smash hit for us. It's our highest rating drama ever on the channel. So the first episode reached 5.1 million viewers, which is enormous. And what we've also done with the buzz that our show generated, we decided to pick up the entire library as well, which we're running on Spike now. So it's almost like that show, that kind of reboot has sort of reinvigorated the entire brand. So we're so lucky because we've got such a great range of channels that you can kind of have the big mainstream shows airing on Channel 5 and then use your kind of sister channels to kind of really boost viewership and to reinvigorate shows like something like the X-Files. So we do. We work with all the US studios, and we have a huge range of content across all of the channels. They're really key partners for us, and we're dealing with them, on a daily basis. But there's a lot of other suppliers here as well that are really key to us as well, and we buy a lot of content from, very smaller distributors, consultants, and there's a huge range of distributors here at this market, and it's important that we cover off everybody.
Absolutely. All right, thank you very much.